Welcome to my channel, The Business Building Diva, with me, Natasha James, better known as the CEO Speaks. It's Natasha, the CEO Speaks. It's Valentine's Day. As you can see, I have on my little heart-shaped shirt. I am here at home by myself because my husband's working, and I usually take Fridays off. Today is Valentine's Day, and my gift was flowers, crawfish, and my favorite drink, the Cayman Jack. So, in today's episode of the CEO Speaks with the Business Building Diva, we're talking about my shopping habits and those tariffs that's going on in the world today. So I already know that I'm trying to put some pictures in and drop a few pictures in of my living room because we are new empty nesters. I have 4 children that are all gone away from home. My oldest son is now living on his own. He's an electrical engineer, and the last 3 are in college. So they're living on the college campuses. One is a junior, and my twins are 2 different universities. And I'm super excited about that. So it has been a challenge getting my house back in order. I don't live in a little house, but it feels like it's small because I don't have anywhere to put my clothes. And I'm not going to say that I don't have anywhere to put my clothes. I think that I just overbuy clothes and I don't wear them enough so that I can get rid of them. But this year we're changing it. And there's a long story behind the fact that why I don't wear my clothes. I don't wear my clothes because I used to have imposter syndrome. And people used to make me feel like I shouldn't have certain things. Or do you ever go around people and then they ask you, girl, when you got those shoes? Oh my God, I ain't never seen you wear that shirt before. How much was that dress? You paid $700 for a pair of shoes? Girl, you crazy. I would get that kind of stuff. And after a while, it just kind of started to make me feel like, you know what? I would much rather not wear those things around them because I don't want to hear how much that costs, when you got it, why you spent that much money on a bag and this. So I have a lot of clothes that I bought intending to wear and I didn't wear them. So in this new season of my life, yes, it took a lot of things to happen. One being I almost lost everything in 2018. And that's a whole nother YouTube video. And I will share that for those new business owners that are here that wants to know about that. Because that was a part of my life that really took me to a place of depression. I gained weight. I didn't want to go out. I isolated myself and I did things that, I was a functional depressed person because I couldn't stay home and get in bed and be depressed. I had to get up and I had to make things happen. So yeah, I'm able to show up the way that I wanted to show up. So I typically would put on a pair of slacks and a work shirt and I go on and on about my business. Well, fast forward to now, I am no longer in that space. I am now that bitch, and there's nothing anybody is gonna say or do to make me feel like I'm not that girl. I've done the work, and I realized that I bring a lot to the table. And for those that did not understand the things that I brought to the table, it's their loss, not mine. So again, fast forward to now, I am in my house and I am going through my clothes and getting things squared away, trying to put them up in a way that I can see them so that they're not tucked away so tightly and I can't get to them. So I've turned my oldest son's bedroom into a a closet, I guess. Now, mind you, again, we are in the process of building a new house. We haven't started the build yet, but we are working towards building a new house. So I don't want to do anything to change the way this house looks. So for me, I'm not looking to add any built-in, just do anything. We've been in this house since my children were babies. My oldest son was a little one. He was 2 years old when we moved here. So he's 27 now. So there's a lot of memories here, but I also want to sell the house. So at the end of the day, I want to keep it in its original state so that we don't have to lose any of its value. So I've been putting clothes in containers. I bought me some racks and just kind of make do with what I have. And since we have this new president in office, I am feeling like I need to kind of cut back on some things, and I'm pretty sure there's other business owners that are feeling the same way. So we have been thinking about all of the things that I'm seeing online, and I'm not a fan of the tariffs. I'm just not going to even lie to you. I feel like once I pay for something, I should be able to have whatever it is that I paid for and not have to pay an additional fee to receive it. But that's neither here nor there because I really don't shop at Shein or any of those places. However, I do know that most of the department stores do shop in those places. So the price increases and all of those things is just not something that I am willing to, I'm not okay with. And I've come to the conclusion that I have so many clothes. I can wear something new every day of the week, every day of the year for the next 2 or 3 years, and I'm gonna do some videos of y'all. Come shop with me in my closet because when I say I have so many clothes with tags still on them, and sometimes I'll pull the tag off thinking that I'm about to wear it and still don't wear it. So Pinterest and Instagram and YouTube and all of these influencers that have these really fashionable senses, I will be following them and I will be shopping in my closet. And when I tell you I am a shoe and a bag girl, I'm a shoe and a bag girl. Now listen, when I look, I love to look good. I love to look good. Now I'm not big on casual style. When I leave to go to work, because I go to work and I typically come home and take my clothes off, getting some, like I'm dressed right now. This is my Valentine's Day get up. I have on a little heart shirt, and I actually have on some tights with it and a pair of slippers. So when I come home, I'm just kind of comfortable. When I go out in a casual way, I typically will have on a pair of jeans or some crop pants with a t-shirt or something like that. I have not tapped into the girly whereas you can put on a cute top and some jeans, and I also like tennis shoes. So when I get comfortable and I want to put on some tennis, so I'll put on the crop pants or t-shirt and maybe I don't know. I'm just the summer looks are just not my looks for me as it pertains to going out in the public. But when it comes to corporate attire, business casual, I got you. So that is what I'm doing today. I am going to post. I'm going to talk about all of the things that I'm doing. I would show my living room. And of course, I understand, hey, listen, it is not, people have their opinions and they say things, but I don't know how I feel about putting my dirty laundry on the internet, so I'm not going to show that room in its entirety. I'll post a picture or two, but here I am talking about the things that I love, and one of them is shopping. I will be shopping in my closet this year. I am trying to hold myself accountable. I have a whole lot. I did sign up to be an Amazon influencer, I believe that is what it's called. So I do have an Amazon store that I'll be posting a lot of links to. And as I shop though, as I show those things that I've purchased from Amazon, I'll be posting those links. But a lot of my stuff is really old, so I don't really have links for them. One of my other things is that I like to buy stuff and I like to put it up because before everybody got on this trend of watching me and buying what I buy, I wasn't that girl. I'm still not that girl. I don't like to look like everybody else. I know that is not the trend right now. Don't get in my comments talking about why you gatekeeping. I'm not gatekeeping. I did gatekeep a lot because I like to be original. I am not a follower. I am not one that's gonna sit here and try to imitate who you are, what you're doing, and whatever the case may be. But when I walk outside, I don't want 75 people with the same shirt on around me. I don't want to go out to an event and my dress is that's the dress of the night. I don't like it. I just don't. And I think that I have the right to not like it. So I would buy stuff and I would keep it put away for a few years before I pull it out in hopes that I could wear it when I'm ready to wear it. And thank God I have been able to. So, yes, that is what I'm doing today. And I am going to do a little quick rundown. I want to do a fashion show. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I might just trim this video down to a few minutes and just be like, oh, here is my room. This is my stuff. And I'm excited about the I'm shopping in my closet season of my life. My husband is probably excited about it too because that limits the Amazon packages or the packages period that is being delivered to our home. And I don't have to worry about trying to figure out where I'm gonna put anything else because when I say I have over exceeded my number of shoes, over exceeded the number of jackets that I can wear, and I live in Louisiana, so let me tell you, I have 4-5 of those storage bags that you zip and suction seal. That's about this tall, filled with coats. We only get maybe 2 weeks in the whole winter of cold weather. I have never worn my coats. So I have been trying to get my husband to take me to a place. Like when we are traveling, we usually travel to places that is warm. The Caribbean, or we travel out of season for the places that are cold, like Europe and all of that. So we typically, if we're going to go somewhere across the pond, we're going to go probably during our summer months when it's not so cold there. Because when it gets cold there, it usually starts raining first and then it starts to cool off. Well, it will travel between May and September as it pertains to those areas. The Caribbean, we're typically traveling January to, and we are May because our anniversary is May 18th. And after May 18th, we are no longer traveling alone. We're traveling with our children because they are now where they would have been getting out of high school, and we were able to move around with them, or if we wasn't traveling with them via recreation, we were traveling with them with sports. So from May to about August, the first part of August, it was baseball, basketball, whatever they were doing, and that's what our travels consisted of. So I was a very busy mom. Although I was self-employed, my husband's self-employed as well, and I didn't really have to worry about putting on clothes. So again, that's where the tights and tennis shoes come from. And I love a baseball hat. Can you see this hair? I don't have on a wig today. I'm actually wearing my hair for this month. I will be putting it back up soon because I am over it. So a baseball cap is usually one of my favorite things to do. And because I keep one in place, I can just throw on one in a split second. And hey, I'm ready to go because I'm not sitting outside in the heat and you need something to cover your face anyway to kind of give you a little shade or whatever. Or I'm out running errands, shopping, grocery shopping. Like I don't have a whole lot of friends. So, and the friends that I do have actually have jobs. So I'm usually the only one that can just up and go and do stuff. So I'm typically by myself a lot of the time. And I'm pretty much doing things by myself all the time. So that's me. The CEO Speaks. And I'm glad that if you stuck around, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and come back and listen for more. I mean, I think I'm a pretty interesting person. So if you know someone who's into travel, shopping, just being a normal person, I am a CEO and I have multiple businesses. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I'm just a regular old girl, and I don't want to I don't want to have you think that every CEO you see on the internet is living an extravagant lifestyle. I mean, my lifestyle is extravagant enough for me, and I'm just a regular girl that just want to just live a regular life, have fun. I mean, my husband and I grew up poor, so we didn't have a whole lot, and so what we do have right now is a whole lot. And our children are carrying that legacy for them into their lives. So they are living the way they want to live. We've done our part. And my girl wants to be on camera today. So here she is. Say hi, Coco Chanel. Say bye. So again, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.